Okay, I'm going to give you the rundown for SawFest this year. This right here, I think you guys can see it. That is the email that is needed to get a hold of me and let me know if you are coming. The address will be sent through the emails so everybody knows where they're going. And also I will make sure that this is in the description of the video as well. Okay, first thing, my daughter made me a list. Liability waiver. Everybody has to sign a liability waiver. If you're going to play with saws, you're signing it. Personal protection, same thing applies if you're going to play with saws. You guys have to have chaps on, you have to have your safety glasses, you have to have hearing protection. Pretty simple, really. As far as the dates, the competition is on October 15th. A lot of people seem to be coming in on the 14th, or at least a select group is coming in on the 14th. For the 14th, we are going to do a chili cook-off. Anybody is welcome to join this. I think we have 3 or 4 guys right now that are planning on making a pot or crock pot full of chili. I say chili cook-off, basically just come and eat it. It's pretty much the way it is. Sunday, really not a whole lot going on. It's pretty much just cleanup for the weekend. Start times for Saturday, competition, the competitors meeting starts at 8:30. Competitions start at 9 o'clock. We're usually pretty close to being on time with this, especially if there's a lot of people that are going to compete. It's kind of a fast pace. Everybody will have to draw numbers. Pretty much you'll have a cup full of popsicle sticks. Every one of them's numbered. You go up, you grab your number, you report over to the guy that is keeping track of everything, writes down the number so you have an order. So it's pretty easy, makes things go smooth and fast. Let's see, I jumped through this. I'm not even following the list that she made me. The type of wood that's going to be used this year is tulip poplar for the most part. We are going to have a little bit of oak sprinkled in there as well, some red oak. Friday, it's going to be a mixed bag. Same thing with Saturday, probably afterwards, after the competitions. A lot of people hang out, play with different saws, especially if they see a saw that they didn't see earlier that was running in the competition and would like to run it. We have wood set up for that as well. So I am going to have probably a few big pieces of locust that's been sitting here for a year and a half now, I believe. Pretty hard wood. So I know I had mentioned something on the SawFest group on Facebook about maybe doing a big bar challenge, like 28-inch bar. We'll do some timed cuts. That will probably happen Friday, just because there's less people, I guess, if that makes sense. Saw classes. Starting with your 50 class, you're allowed up to 54 cc's. I think it's a little bit easier just to kind of have that leadway one way or another. So if you want to run a 45 cc saw in the 50 class, you can do that too. Pretty lenient as far as that goes, but it cannot be above 54 cc's. That class and only that class has to be 325 round file. Those saws typically, if you go buy MS261, comes with a 325 chain. Same thing with the Husky 550 XP, comes with a 325 chain. So we're going to leave it the way they came, basically. No homemade pipes, no expansion chambers. You can do muffler mods all you want, but it has to have a can, and it's firewood saw. I mean, you don't go cut firewood with an expansion chamber. At least not very many people do. 64 class up to 94 class is 3/8 round file chain. Same thing applies. No homemade pipes, no expansion chambers. The 90 class is the only class that's going to be a little different procedure than 84 down to 54, which is shown in the videos. So, Clone Wars, that's new for this year. We're doing a 660 clone. Separate class for these. They have to stay 54 millimeter bore. There again, no pipes, no expansion chambers. They have to have aftermarket parts. As far as piston and cylinder, you cannot run an OEM jug on the saw. That's the whole point of it being a Clone Wars. I mean, you want to run flywheels, carburetors, things like that, yeah, go ahead. Not a big deal. Cheap saw shootout. It is the wild thing this year. There's two different wild things. There's a Strato, non-Strato. Non-Strato is 42 cc's, Strato is 40 cc's. They have to stay stock bore. But if you want to cram a reed cage in there, go ahead. Run nitromethane, go ahead. Whatever makes them go fast, but they still have to stay stock bore. That you can run expansion chamber, homemade pipe, car muffler, whatever you want. Doesn't matter. Far as the other competitions go, the cookie cut is pretty much just how it sounds. You'll have a log screwed to a bunk log, and you'll have, I think, 30 seconds to cut as many complete cookies as you can off of it. Anything that is missing part of the cookie doesn't count. Whoever has the most cookies wins the class. Disc stack, as you can see in the video. Is not easy. There is a strategy to it. It is a lot of fun though. Stock saw competition. It's just a bone stock saw. You make your cuts. Whoever can make the saw perform the best is the winner. Stock saw relay. Now, depending on how many participants we have for all these events, you might have 3-man teams to where the first person starts. As soon as they're done with their cut, the cookie drops, the next person starts, and then the next person starts. It really is a lot of fun doing that. It's a good way to get people mixed together because you don't know who your teammate's going to be. Let's see. Well, I pretty much blew right through this list. Hopefully I've covered everything. If you have questions, leave them in the comments. I will answer them the best I can. Like I said, it's October 15th for the competition. Some people do come in that Friday, which is the 14th. And food truck will be here on Saturday for lunch, and they'll be hanging out until later, probably until 4 or 5. That's just going to make it a lot easier For us, there will be a lunch break to where everybody will have time to stop, go get food, converse, talk to everybody, and just kind of hang out for a little bit, and then we'll just pick right back up with the competition and finish out the day with it. And then afterwards, there's going to be a lot of saws running, and people's going to be trading stuff because people always bring stuff to sell or trade. That's just kind of the nature of it. Yeah, looking forward to meeting everybody in October. Thank you for your time. So this is a demonstration for the 84 class and down to 54 class. Everything is the same. The only one that was different was the 94 class. You have 6 inches of wood to make 3 cuts. Timer's ready. Contestants ready. 3, 2, 1, go! And that right there would have been an instant DQ. Okay, so this is a demonstration on the 94 class for SawFest. You have 2 logs. The objective is to start with your saw on the ground, make your first cut, hit your chain brake, run to the second log, make your second cut, then the time stops. Yeah, all right, we ready? All right, let's do it. Timer's ready. Contestants ready. 3, 2, 1, go!